Here we go. Hey guys, it is Matty. Today I am starting a new series, and it's going to be going through the town halls, town hall 1 to 10, and maxing out each one, showing you how to get started and what to do. So the first thing you want to do is install Clash of Clans. Now I'm assuming that you don't have an iPhone or an Android, but if you do, brilliant, just use it on that because you can take it everywhere, and that's what I do for my main account. But for those people who can't afford nice phones and have a computer or something, you can actually use this app called BlueStacks and download that, and it's sort of like an interface that acts as an Android, and you can install games on it. So it's the easiest program to install, so just install it, and then I'm going to open it up now that the installation's finished, and yeah, I'll maximise it as well, or it should maximise when it comes up. If I press F11, there we go. So this is the main screen. To get into settings, I think there they are, look. Should you need to, I'm not going to bother, I'm just going to go, oh, brilliant, we're upgrading apparently. Thank you, we're upgraded. So if I click search and go to Clash, there we go, Clash of Clans. I'm going to click continue on that. I don't know what that's doing. Do you want to add an existing account or create a new one? So we're going to create a new. Your name is used to personalise your phone and Google services. So let's type in my actual name. Click next. Email address. So I don't know if it's going to ask me to create one, but I will. There we go. I'm just going to not do that because I can't be bothered, and I'll skip that as well. There we go. So I've almost finished creating this account. p.e.k.k.a. It thinks it's a phone. You can see your phone is contacting Google to save the information. It can take up to 5 minutes. It's not going to click keep this phone backed up with my Google account. Yeah, whatever. Enable app sync. Continue. And it's going to ask me to log in, which I'll do. So yeah, we're literally creating a new account from scratch. Remember, cannot be bothered with doing that every day. And done. So that's the setup done for everything. Go away. Do not want to do that. Here we go. So now we're at the Clash of Clans app, so we can install it. So that's sort of all the syncing process. So it's going to ask me to verify something, and then it's going to actually download. It's a 48 meg file. Luckily I'm on quite a good internet speed, so as you can see we're just blasting through that. This isn't sped up, this is just normal time. Clash calculator, your guide for Clash of Clans. I don't think I need to bother with all those, so I'm just going to click open now, and this will bring the first ever seeing of Clash of Clans, not on this laptop because I did have another account which I've now deleted in order to do it. Here we go, but it's a fresh. This should be your first experience of Clash of Clans, made by Supercell. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. This is the normal loading screen. Obviously it's been Christmas recently, it's now January the 25th, and it's still on the Christmas update. There's a new update due out any day soon now. Here we go, here's our new thing. So apparently they've been waiting for us. This is your new village, yeah. So I'm pretty much going to just skip past all this crap, I don't need to see it. Shop, it wants me to buy a cannon, okay, thank you. I will gem everything as it asks me to. You don't have to though, you don't have to spend the gems. Some goblins are coming to raid our village. Oh, cannon's going to do work on them. Unlucky mofos. It's going to show us how to attack, which is, again, I don't think there's a way to lose. I'm just going to be as ridiculous as I can. Yeah, I don't think you need to do much to win on this one. Anyway, I'll just do it to speed it up. It's 2 buildings. This isn't. I don't know why they do wizards as your first attack, because you don't get to use them for a little while. To be fair, and they're a pretty good unit later on in the game. Actually, a lot of the higher up players use them on a daily. So, it's our initial base. I'm going to just follow this stuff through. Gives me that extra builder hut, which is nice. We can worry about getting the 3rd builder hut probably about Town Hall 3, 4 maybe. Let's see. There's a nice easy way to get the 3rd builder, which I'll show you. Oh wow, level 2. I want me to chuck all this stuff down. I just want to get rid of these stupid people and just get going by myself, and then I can start going through things. So I'm just going to keep clicking next for now. Wants me to finish it. Yeah, there you go. Level 3. Look at check us go, and then we'll max out our barbarians. There we go. Gem them. Sweet. It wants us to do an attack. Oh, we're doing a single player. Okay. See if eight of them can take out the. To be honest, normally you can just leave it there. I don't know if I'm going to use it to speed it up, but no, we'll go through it. Who am I kidding? I'm a bit lazy. Impatient, not lazy. Who wants to wait all that time for them to do it? Bum bum bum. Okay, so I don't think on this app you can zoom in on the screen like you can with the iPhone and iPad and your Androids and stuff. Anything touchscreen you can obviously zoom in, but this one you can't. So we're gonna have to get used to this view while I'm doing this series. So these units are called barbarians. They're the first unit you get in the game. Pretty high health for an infantry. They can take a bit of a beating. Ooh, clashing with. I'll keep that lower. Wonder if it'll let me do spaces. Ah, you're joking. Clashing Matty. Yeah, that'll do. Wants me to do my town hall, does it? Ooh. Go on then. So we're a town hall 2. And it wants me to collect my gems from that achievement. Where are they? Oh, no. And we're free. We're free from the reign of hell that this we've just gone through. So let's look at where we are. We're maxed on gold and close to on elixir, and now we've got free reign as to what we want to do with our base. So we've got our 2 builders. Now builder huts don't actually do anything. They don't count as they don't help to defense, other than giving the other people one extra thing to destroy. So we don't need to worry about those. Normally you just tuck them in at somewhere to make it something less accessible. Barracks, in terms of defence, no use whatsoever, but attack, this is where you train your troops. So every unit you want to train, so if I want to train 20 barbarians as an example, then I can. So I've already got 5 barbarians in my camps right now, because at the start you can train 25 at a time, I believe. Oh no, only 20. Anyway, for whichever reason, I've got some barbarians there, and then my cannon. So this is a defensive structure that will help defend against people attacking you. Then we've got our the collectors. So there's 2 collectors. You've got your elixir and your gold collector, or gold mine, and you've got the storages, so the gold and the elixir here. So It's important to protect your storages early on because you don't want people just coming in and taking all your money. And the collectors you can sort of leave outside or more accessible, because the idea is you play regularly, you keep collecting everything that's out of them, and over time they'll bring money in. So if we go on to info, here we go, they can hold 500 and the production rate is 200 per hour, so they will constantly bring more money in. And your army camp is where your troops that you build, they just sort of reside on the game. If you get attacked, they don't help with defence either. If you look at the top, we've got our 2-day shield or 3-day shield, and 2 out of 2 builders are free. So I'm not going to run that shield at all. I'm not even going to do it for a little bit. I'm going to get straight in and get attacking. And what else? Trophies. They don't matter early on, but trophies determines, I suppose, where you are on the leaderboard. So if you look at the top players, the top one at the moment, Mohammed Maher, he's 4516. The higher you go in trophies, obviously, the harder the people you play against, and the more the harsher you get attacked. So once you start getting over the 1500, that's when it starts. You start getting against better people, and then all the way up to crystal, and which is at 2000, and so on. Okay, then we've got our level, which is, we're level 3 at the moment. The level is a good judge of what sort of how good that player is really, or how long they've been playing. So level 43, I'd guess he's a Town Hall 6, unless he's rushed, which he might be a Town Hall 7. Let's use him as an example. So he's a Town Hall 7, obviously with level 5 wall, so he didn't bother maxing out his wall on his last upgrade. I don't think he's maxed out his defences either, albeit that they're not terrible. So he needs to do a bit more work on his walls, but he's going okay. But yeah, that's around a level 43 base, thereabouts. He's a Town Hall 7. He does need to work on it though, and keep maxing out his base. Anyway, I digress. So first thing we're going to do, we've got all this new stuff. Our attack is down here, where we can attack on single player by going to the right, or you can find a match which will be another person, as in an actual human being that's got an account. Settings over here, which shouldn't really do much. And again, if you want to connect with your friends, shop. Okay, so different ways to put. This is where you want to people use gems. You either buy gems using a different pack, or you can fill your storages using gems. I do not recommend ever using gems to get money, because it's quite expensive for what it is. Anyway, so resources. So obviously builder, it's the best way to spend gems to get your builders. The more builders you got, the quicker you can upgrade your town halls and etc. So yeah, I'd recommend doing that. We're not going to get the next storages until Town Hall level 3, so that's the next Town Hall up for us. We're not going to get Dark Elixir until level 7, and then the drill to level 8. But we can get some more collectors down, so they're only a minute to put down, so let's do them now. If you look here, it tells you how long it's going to be, 1 minute to build it, so we might as well do that. You could gem it, I'm not going to bother though. If I go back into the shop and go to army, so I can build another barracks, which again is a minute, which I'll do because it means I can train troops twice as quick. Because if you have 2 barracks training troops, then obviously, you know, it takes less time to go through. And the last part, which is defences. So it's quite a lot of defences, as you can see. Inferno Towers and Expos, these are at Town Hall 9 and 10s. Your Wizard Tower is great defence, that comes later. Your air defence, your mortars. Mortar's one of the best defences in the game because it's splash damage. We'll talk about that when we get it. But for now, what can I get? So I can get 1 out of 2. I've already got 1 out of 2 on the cannons. And I can put 25 pieces of wall down. I can put an extra cannon down. I can put an arch tower down. These are all important. Cannons and arch towers will attack units that try to attack you. And wall is very important because it will stop. It's a way of stopping people from jumping in, of getting straight into your base. Right, that's all I can put down for now. So my objective now is to get more wall. Oh, those upgrades are finished. So now I can set my barracks off down. There we go. And let's have a look at how long it's going to take to do a cannon. 1 minute, but I haven't got enough gold. Okay, so now let's go into do an attack. Find a match. I've got I've got three chances because I've only got 170 gold. I did a bit of a rookie error to do it. I might just do this one because it gives me enough money to not worry about gold for the next raid, and it's going to max my storage. I'm just going to drop them around the it's the gold that I'm after, if I'm honest. It doesn't worry about trophies. You could do it properly and take out the defense. They've only got one cannon. I could have taken that out first and let them then free round the base. That would probably been the best way to do it, but I don't really care. I'm not, you know, at this stage I just want a bit of money. You can see I've just maxed out my gold, so I'm happy at the end of the day. Might leave them to run around. Should I go? I'll get some early on trophies. I might as well. You don't need to get trophies, but it's going to be an easy 40% or easy 50%. Because there's no defense, I could destroy the rest, but I can't be bothered to wait because I'm recording live. So there we go. Maxed out my gold and got 10 trophies. Whee. So you got to be. One thing you don't want to do is keep maxing out your storages. So one of the most important things to do early on, I reckon, is to upgrade your storage so you can store more, so you can raid more, so you can, and it's a circle like that, you can upgrade quicker and better structures. So get your storage up. What I might do for the sake of this video is just get the really quick things down. So that's a 1 minute, so get my cannon, plonk him over there, and it's a 15-minute one, so I won't do that. And I've just dropped some more wool. And I've run out of gold again, which isn't good because I need to raid. So what I'll do now, I've got 2 barracks. If I put them next to each other, I'm going to just build as many troops as I can in each barracks. If you didn't know, there's arrows either side here to flick between the barracks, so you can see they're both building 20 at the moment. And you can see troop capacity after training is 45 of 20, so I can only store 20 units in my army camp, which is here. If I go info, can hold 20. It's got 6 at the moment, but I'm building 45, or I'm going to have 45 after I've finished. See if I train another one, because I can only train 20 units at a time. Okay, it's important to know. So after I'm going to have 47. But what that means is when the army camp gets full, those barracks are going to just wait until you. So when you're in battle, when you're dropping troops, those barracks will be churning out. So when you get back, troops will be ready. So you can. It's a way of, you know, going through raiding quicker, because while you're battling, other things are building. So what I'm going to do now is call it a day on this episode, because I don't want it to run too long. And on the next one, what we're going to do is finish putting some upgrades down, doing more battles to get some more money, and taking it from there, and rearrange our base so it's actually effective. But for now, that is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed.